I wanted to bring the ladies to a place where they could feel the spirit of our ancestors. And truly, this is a place that resonates the strength, the courage, the passion that our ancestors had to have, but yet we survived, and yet we are still fighting, and yet we are still thriving in our culture, we are thriving in our womanhood, we are thriving in our sisterhood. And we've come to this place to pay our respects. We've come to this place to feel our courage to come up for our next, because they had to fight for their next. They had to fight for their freedom. And even now, in 2024, we are still fighting for our freedom. We are fighting for our freedom politically. We are fighting for our freedom in the boardrooms. We are fighting for our freedom in the courtrooms. We are fighting for our freedom as women. We are fighting for our rights every single day. Being on this ground gives me the strength and the courage to keep fighting. That is the mission of the I Am That Woman movement.
I am that woman! Well, happy Friday, happy November. I am that woman. Hello, hello, and hello. It's Twyla Jenkins here. I am the founder and CEO of the I Am That Woman movement, and I'm so glad to be back in the seat today to bring you some information about planning for your purpose, right? I absolutely love what we are talking about today. Planning for purpose. Right now, there is a whole lot going on around us politically. There's a lot going on around us in our social environments. There's a lot going on even in our communities, in our churches. There's just a lot going on. And so we need to be properly prepared, and we can't be prepared unless we have a plan. But before I get into what we're going to be talking about today, first and foremost, happy Friday. I am so excited that you've decided to take a moment and join us today. My day started off with an amazing opportunity to be in community with other like-minded believers. I did prayer and meditation this morning on our prayer and meditation line. I usually talk about it at the end of the show, but actually today, I kind of want to talk about it at the beginning, because guess what? It is so important how you start your day. And prayer and meditation is the perfect way that you can start your day with us in community. It's just a conference call number. All you have to do is dial that 351-999-3566. It's Monday through Friday. And as we are going to be talking about preparing for purpose, you can't hear me? Sound is up. They don't. All right. Got a mic check. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see. Let me drop something in the chat. If you can hear me, can you hear me? All right. If anybody's out there, please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so as we are planning for purpose, one of the best things to do is to start your day in morning mindfulness. And that's just really spending some time to be still, be quiet, and be open. Because when you take that time to be still, quiet, and open, you can really hear what God is saying and leading and guiding you to do. Sometimes it's hard. We get stuck, we get comfortable. And so the more you take the time to just quiet your mind and tune in to that oneness, then you can really plan, and not just your plan, but God's plan. And that's the most important plan. Well, as you guys know, last month, we got back from the I Am That Woman retreat, and it was absolutely amazing. I just did a promo video about it, but I'm also going to share another video that is absolutely amazing about how we started our retreat. And we started it in mindfulness. And so I wanted to share this video so you too can be inspired by your day and what you do and how you do your day every day. And that is what a part of planning for purpose is all about. So take a look at this wonderful recap of our spiritual awakening.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
Wasn't that beautiful? A beautiful recap of our morning mindfulness. That's exactly what we did at the I Am That Woman retreat, October 2nd through the 6th. We were in St. Thomas for our 5th annual retreat. It was absolutely amazing. Let me show you. Next week, I will have an entire recap. We got our photos in, our videos are in. So this is a photo of all of us at this year's retreat, over 50 women. It was absolutely beautiful and amazing. I want to say a special shout out and thank you to our photographer and my guy, my now fiance, Dr. Al Jean Garner, for being our photographer. And thank you to CL for the video. That is now our intro video that recaps. We have a documentary loading soon. So there is so much that is going on. Today's show won't be long, whether you are joining me live or you are watching the rebroadcast. I want to say welcome. And we again are talking about planning for purpose. And as we get ready to go into a new year, we want to make sure that we are prepared. And the best way, again, to prepare is to be still, quiet, and open. Just taking that time with God to make sure that you are tuned in to what your purpose is. Many are stuck, many are confused, many don't know what to do. Some are even suffering with depression and just anxiety. And there's a lot, again, that's being consumed right now in this world. And so we want to make sure that you have the proper preparation for your plan. So starting your day of morning mindfulness is definitely one of the best ways that you can do that. Also, journaling. Write out that which you hear, write out that purpose, write out that plan, write out what God is putting in your heart and in your spirit. Whether you're an entrepreneur, you're working every single day, you're in motherhood, no matter what you are doing in your life right now, journaling is a perfect thing to do to help with any stress or anxiety that you may be dealing with, and also to help you write out your plan. Where are you now and where is it that you want to go? Journaling is a perfect way to get there. And then creating a plan. It's a step-by-step type of process. I am going through a plan right now and building this movement. And it is not something that happens overnight. It certainly is a journey and it certainly does take time. But I'm creating that plan, working with a circle of advisors and supporters. I have a business coach. I have friends and family in my corner who are supporting me. I have mentors in the nonprofit world who are supporting me. So get your circle of people together who can support you in your plan, even if you are transitioning and taking a leap of faith to do something completely different. That support is important. So identify who your circle of supporters are. and lean and trust and depend on them as you are praying and as you are going within to find out what your purpose is. And the next thing to do, I would say, definitely join a community, learn from others, learn about how this process evolves and how it takes place for your plan in your industry. If it's something that you have always wanted to do a deep dive into what you can learn in that industry, read more books, YouTube, go to YouTube University, as one of my friends said, my project manager. But make sure that you are learning those things that are helping to nurture and to grow you, and to make sure that it is leading you into that purpose and into that plan. Don't sit steady. Don't sit idle. Don't sit on the sidelines. Now is the time for you to be in preparation mode as we are getting ready to go into 2025. Clear your mind. Take deep breaths. It's okay. Give yourself grace. That is the next thing I would say. Give yourself grace and just take the time in getting there. The most important thing is to start planning. The most important thing is to work in your purpose. And again, how do you do that? Be still, be quiet, and be open. Don't stay stuck. Take that time in the morning to go within before you turn on anything else or let anything else get into your eye gates, your ear gates, anything. Make sure that you are spending some quiet time with you and God. Journal. Make sure that you are taking some time to write out that which you are hearing. And then, of course, make sure that you know what it is and create your circle. Create that circle of influence that's going to help you, that circle of influence that will be able to provide you with some processes and some steps. And give yourself grace. It will not happen overnight, but as you have a plan and as you think about that plan, as the word says, as a man thinketh, so is he. And so we want to make sure that you are creating the proper steps in this season to go into your next. It's extremely important. Watch and make sure that you stay connected to the I Am That Woman movement and retreat, because we have some extraordinary things coming up that you do not want to miss out on. We want to make sure that you are prepared and ready for our next. We have some big things going on, and including as we go into the holidays, we're going to be giving out Thanksgiving baskets. So if you know of any family that is in need of food, we know that food is really expensive right now. Go ahead and DM us either on Instagram or on Facebook and tell us who that family is, and we'll be more than happy to contact them. On Monday morning and on the Good Day Chicago on WGN, I will be on talking about our holiday baskets. We will be partnering with domestic violence shelters to give away some holiday baskets that will be filled with things for them to take care of themselves. So women who are in domestic violence shelters oftentimes don't have the time to take and think about their own self-care and wellness. So we have partners and sponsors and supporters who are giving us wellness products to be able to give to these women who are in shelters, who are in need. And so we will be on Good Day Chicago on WGN Monday morning. Tune in. I think the show is from 10 to 11 a.m. So make sure that you tune in and join us. And so you can see what those holiday baskets are. We are partnering with Wings, a wonderful organization that helps domestic violence victims. And so we want to make sure that you are there. All right. And so we also want to make sure that you join us next week. Next week we'll be have a very special show while we focus on 6 pillars of wellness: our mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, physical, and nutritional well-being. We're going to be talking about that and doing a deep dive with Shelly, a really good friend of ours who's representing a brand that's also about environmental wellness. So what are you using in your households, on your bodies? So those things that might not be too healthy for you, join us next week and we're going to be talking about that as well. Well, as I said, today's show wasn't going to be too long, but we do have a special guest And I want to make sure that I give time for him to log on because we are doing a drawing today all about to those who joined us at the I Am That Woman retreat. We have a treat to tell those who filled out their surveys. We have a treat for them. So bringing to the stage Dr. Al Jean Garner. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, and how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I am doing well. No complaints, or no real ones anyway. How about that?
No real complaints. That's a good thing. So you are joining the show today because you did a drawing. You had an offering at the I Am That Woman retreat. And even before the retreat, there was an opportunity as well for women to be entered into a drawing. But the one at the retreat, I'll let you announce it. What exactly are they in store for?
I changed my mind. I'm keeping it all for myself. No, I'm kidding. All right. So as you may recall, we had a drawing for Gregory Porter, who will be here in December, I believe, Friday night, December 14th. And it was an incentive to encourage, not that anyone needed any encouragement, to sign up and join us at the retreat. And fortunately, we have 3 individuals who qualified for that criteria. And also at the end of the retreat, we had an incentive of not one, but $200. Keep dipping into my motorcycle fund for those who completed their survey. And I guess we will start with the drawing for the Gregory Porter tickets. And by way of technology, I'm going to spin the wheel and see who comes up first. And the 3 who qualified, I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask that those who were entered into that drawing.
Yes, the contestants, if you will, were Leah Holson, Karen Cross, and Angela Williams Welch.
Right.
All right. And so let us give our randomizer a little spin here. And the lucky winner is Angela Williams Welch. So you are the grand prize winner of 2 Gregory Porter tickets, and these are premium seats, not in the nosebleeds. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Angela Williams Welch. We will let her know. All right. And our $200 drawing for those who returned their event surveys.
And I am not reading off all those names, but we did wonderfully receive a total of 27 surveys back, which by any statistical standard is phenomenal. So thank you all. And I'm going to give the magic randomizer a click here. And as the names go round and round and round, and the winner is Karen Cross. Congratulations.
Cross. All right. Well, congratulations. We will be contacting both winners to let them know. Thank you, Al Jean, so much for being so gracious and so kind and so generous to donate both of those to the I Am That Woman retreat. I absolutely love and appreciate your support for this movement. And I think in 2025, you and Dr. James are going to be coming up with some programming for the I Am That Woman, yes?
Yeah, we have some phenomenal things in store. As that saying goes, wait, there's more. We got some things that we're cooking up to make it a little bit more fulfilling, a little bit more exciting, a little bit more growth promoting. So I am looking forward to that. And I really love what Dr. James brings to the table for us. So there are going to be good things to come. But we do have one more prize to give away, and I cannot remember the young lady's name, but I was giving away the 4-pack of wine for that one entrant, and you said that we had, do you remember her name?
Oh, you put me on the spot. And I do not off the top of my head, but I will look it up.
We'll look it up. Okay. All right. We'll get to it. I just didn't want to forget. I made my sticky note. So, congratulations to all of our winners. Well, congratulations to everyone who attended. And I just pray and hope that your growth will continue. And looking forward to the next chapter.
Absolutely. We have so much more to come. I'm super excited. Thank you again for joining today, and I will see you later.
All right.
All right. Well, that kind of wraps today's show. It was all about planning for purpose. And then we wanted to announce our amazing winners. And we have so much in store for the I Am That Woman movement. Do not disconnect from us. I promise you that you will not be disappointed with what we have coming up this month as well as next month. And as we go into 2025, there is so much more that you are going to be excited about seeing. Well, until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And don't forget, you can join us for prayer and meditation Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and 6:30 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday and Friday. Don't forget to vote. We have this election coming up on Tuesday. If you haven't already, go and vote, please. Those of us in this community know that we had many who came before us that suffered and died for us to have this right. So we should not take it for granted. So go and vote. Our democracy depends on it. So we want to make sure that we exercise our right to vote. All right. Well, that wraps our show for today. Until I see you next Friday, I hope to hear you on the prayer line. Until then, have a good one.